Hello, welcome to the vlog. So one of the things I want to start doing is doing a once a month studio vlog where I just kind of record whatever I'm doing in the studio for, you know, a time period, like a weekend, or if there's like a big project I'm working on, or if there's just some sort of, sorry, I just got a notification from Instacart, my order is being shopped, so I just wanted to check in on that. I was saying, oh yeah, so studio vlog once a month, probably mid-month, whatever's happening around that time. Another thing, I think I'm gonna just do these videos on Wednesdays. Doing it twice a week was just getting a little much for me right now. I just was sort of having a struggle keeping sane, I guess, but that's actually another reason. Yeah, studio vlogs will just, you know, kind of just be me chilling. Hopefully next ones will be a bit more sort of talking during. Friday, I just kind of had a relaxed day. I kind of took a break from a lot of the big projects I was working on and just sort of played in my sketchbook. I did a couple like sort of abstracts and just sort of had fun. So what I did here is I just chose a random color palette based on something I found off Pinterest. And I kind of chose some colors through my different mediums. The dark pink is a gouache, and the rest are watercolors, which come from a koi set and a Gansei Kiritake Tom words. So now I'm just placing down some color and just kind of playing with how they react with each other. I really like how this actually turned out. It really just kind of look like a bunch of ladybugs on some leaves. Plus I am doing this 14-day mindset challenge thing from this Skillshare course I'm taking right now. I'll have to insert who it's by here or someplace.
overall, I didn't really enjoy doing this. I very rarely do color ink with a paintbrush. I usually just use like a quill or something. So it was kind of difficult to get the lines how I wanted them to. I do like how it ended up. Like the composition's kind of cool.
And so I'm not affiliated. This is not an ad or anything. I just was gifted a membership by my mother, and it's been a great way to fill my time so I don't go crazy and let the panic set in. I'm sure there are others that understand that. I mean, I have been obsessively creating. Like, I can't stop. If I do stop, my brain just gets crazy. Anxiety is fun. So, Saturday was a hard day. I'd woken up at 6 a.m. after going to bed at like 2, or maybe it was a little bit earlier. I don't know. It was late when we ended up going to bed. And so it was pretty obvious that I was just having some panic problems. So I went down, I found another gouache or another Skillshare course, which I'll put here somewhere in case you're wondering. And I really enjoyed it. I've always wanted to do a full gouache illustration. I like the way they look. It's always like what I end up adding on Pinterest when I'm searching for inspiration. And so I had done a few where I've done like a watercolor background and then like painted gouache on top. But I just couldn't convince myself that I knew the medium well enough to do a full one, but like she just made it look so fun and so easy, so I tried it and oh my god, I'm in love with it. So I was really excited to get that done, and it turned out so well, and I'll insert it here. So yeah, I think it turned out really well. It was fun. I like the color combination. I like the way it looks. I ended up adding it to Redbubble, which I will put a link to my Redbubble, like a direct link to it down below. I did another of the mindset challenges. This one was a lot more fun than the other one. I don't know, I was just kind of feeling it. And I wasn't really feeling Fridays, but I was really feeling Saturdays.
Man, this one was so fun. Like, I don't often write or draw, I guess, with ballpoint, like just ballpoint pen. And the subject was fun, and like it had interesting angles and textures, and there was some lettering. I don't know, I had a whole lot of fun, and I would like to maybe do some more ballpoint pen sketches. I like the roughness of it. Like, sketches don't have to be perfect, and I like that ballpoint pen makes me do that.
So Sunday was also a very lazy day. I stayed up kind of late, didn't sleep well, woke up really early. I think Saturday and Sunday, I think I got a grand total of maybe 6 hours of sleep for the 48-hour period. I was not feeling Saturday or Sunday, so I ended up just finding this kind of mindless Skillshare course, which I'll add here, and the task she set forth was slightly different than what I wanted to do, but I kind of just really wanted to have a color chart because I think it's fun. And so I just thought, little chippies of the color, and I'll explain it more here in a minute. So that's basically what I did all day, and it was a lot of fun, and it was mindless, and it sort of helped me just chill. I just made 52 of these little color swatch thingies, And my goal at some point is to make almost 1,300. So that's fun. I don't have enough to do that anytime soon because it's going to use up all my current paper. But yeah, they're mostly just to let me know like what red and viridian would look like mixed together. So yeah, that's what I've spent my Sunday doing. It's been raining, it's Easter, doesn't feel like Easter, but yeah, just making little nuggets of color on tiny little cards. So this studio vlog is a hot mess. Hopefully the next time I decide to do it, I'll be a little bit more talkative. And the studio vlog was really fun. I need to figure out a better way to set up the camera. Holding it's hard because it's hard to like draw because you can't really hold your thing, and my tripod does the job, but I have to kind of do it in a weird way. You can kind of see it in the video where I'm doing the abstract, the ladybug abstract. It takes up a lot of room on my desk, and I have to kind of... So we'll figure it out. So I hope you had a good weekend. I hope the rest of your week is good, that you have found some toilet paper. I ended up, I looked at every single store I could possibly think that would sell toilet paper online. Target, Walmart, Office Depot, Office Max, Staples, Home Depot, Lowe's, whatever. If I've seen toilet paper there, I looked. Walmart was a bust. They kept telling me they had some in stock, but then when I would go and order it, it would say they didn't have any, so that's fine. And then finally Staples saved me. I had some issues. Their website's kind of dumb. Like, it didn't give me an order notification. It said, your cart's empty. Every single time I tried to order, and I was just like, well, did I order some or not? But then I ended up getting an order notification, and so it came in 24 hours. Like, less than 24 hours, I think, by the time I had finally gotten it all ordered. So we have toilet paper, which is nice. I'm hoping to find some disinfectant spray or wipes or something. Who knows? That's also, like, impossible. Or bleach or anything that I can, disinfect stuff with. So that's it. Stay safe, wash your hands, go ride a bike, or take a walk. Here, I'm gonna give you an assignment. I want you to walk your neighborhood. You may have done that before, but you may have done it sort of mindlessly. I want you to walk your neighborhood, and I want you to study, the flow of traffic, both on the street and the sidewalk. Study if there's any, issues with your sidewalk, if there's sidewalks on one side but not the other, and how that affects traffic flow. I want you to look at road conditions, not for cars, but for cyclists. See if there's anything that would make it harder for cyclists to follow the road rules and cycle on the street. Look at if there's any sign damage. I'm not saying look at your neighbor's yard and see if their grass is too long, because who cares? But, just get to know your neighborhood. So getting to know your neighborhood will help in the future when there are plans for cyclists or pedestrians or just sort of any transportation that isn't a car. So I want you to do that. I want you to record it somewhere, because the information will be important someday. And I know it's difficult to notice these things because we're always in our cars. But if you stop, take a breath, walk your neighborhood, you can kind of see how there is much more to your neighborhood. You'll notice things. You'll notice, a cute little fairy garden in someone's yard, or you'll notice a store you've never seen before. It may not be open now, but it will be, more than likely in the future. So when you walk your neighborhood, when you know your neighborhood, you're a better neighbor.